We are running Warp Train to basically skip from grade 9 to the end game, using First Kindred Blood to become a Gen 2 Bloodfiend. This is not a cheese method, just a guide on parry timing for both new and experienced players, and it's not as hard as you might think. You don't need to solo the bosses in order to get the loot. This is just to show how easy it is for people who are having a hard time on the dungeon. Now, first thing you want to do is talk to this NPC at Hana Association, which is in the middle of the map. Here's the train station where you spawn in, and there's Hana. If you aren't at least grade 3, you'll need someone to take the quest for you, and if you don't have friends, you can find plenty of people looking to run the dungeon in the Archive Discord server. When you get to the quest marker, the train will spawn in, and the door to enter is somewhere around here, to the right of this yellow line. Just spam E around there and you'll get it. The first few train cars are pretty easy. Just fight them the way you would any normal enemies. If you're having trouble, you want to save your parry for their second M1 or their crit so that you don't whiff it. If you're soloing it, then you can knock the enemies into the corner so that you can hit them more easily as they get back up. Something to note about this strategy is when you parry an enemy, it moves them in the direction you're facing, so you can parry them further into the corner as well. The Warp Bloodfiend car works the same, except sometimes all the enemies will use their stupid ass leap move on you at the same time. So save your parry for either the second M1 or the second to third hit of leap, because the dagger and gauntlet crits are unparryable after they land. Now in my opinion, Kindred of the Prince is the easiest and most fun part of this entire dungeon, because his attacks are super slow and they all basically have the same parry time. If you miss the parry, he'll just keep hitting you until like half your health is gone, but he'll draw his sword back basically in slow motion and be like, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm about to M1, and then he finally swings, right? It's super obvious, super projected, and honestly, if you have a hard time parrying M1s in general, I recommend asking your party to let you solo this boss a few times, because it'll really help you get the hang of it. It's just good practice. If you're struggling with him, make sure you wait until you see the blade go behind his head, then right click. Alternatively, you can just wait until you hear the sound of his swords going back. This little ka-chick. Then you parry. You could just put him in the corner and his swings are so slow that you can attack him with most weapons as he's getting up and you just won't be able to do anything. All right, moving on to the final boss. I think he's also easy. If you're fighting him in a group, just go at him one at a time. I also recommend hitting the boss into one of the far corners because it's consistent. You always know where he's gonna go when he teleports behind you and you'll be ready to parry his rush attack. The timing for that is you just wait for the click sound to end, and as soon as you don't hear it anymore, that's when you parry. When you see his crit, as soon as you realize he's spinning his spear, you parry and then parry again right away because it's a two-part attack that doesn't get canceled. His M1s are fast compared to the previous boss, but don't worry about getting hit with a normal swing. If that happens, just wait for his second hit and parry that one. Losing a tiny sliver of health to one hit is nothing compared to if he gets a full combo off on you when you miss it. And that's it. As you can see, I am still grade 9. I managed to do it by myself. So if you're with a group of people who are like grade 3 or above and you follow my advice, you should be able to do this dungeon pretty easily. That's all from me. You have been a great audience and thank you for watching.